Well, hello, hello. This is Cindy, your host at Bucket List Coach Web Show Live. And a little quick plug here for StreamYard. If you are a small to medium sized business, please go to StreamYard.com and you can have a video podcast just like this one. Also, if you'd like to comment, please go to Bucket List Coach Web Show Live. Also, go to StreamYard.com/Facebook. So both of the networks marry and we could see your comments. So, a little story about me. I am a full time travel agent. I am a podcaster here at Bucket List Coach Web Show. I also do an entrepreneur podcast called Ask Cindy Connector Live. So, today I'm going to tell you about my story with Mr. Jake Martinez. We actually met on Facebook right around 3 or 4 years ago. And we've been working to collaborate to do some amazing trips in Belize. He's been on the show before. But now that we have StreamYard, it's a much better platform so we could share to the masses and we could share to our sphere of influence. So, Jake Martinez, how are you? Welcome back on the show.
Hello, hello. Wow, it's been some time now, Cindy, but I'm here. I'm all excited about being on your show and having a great time expressing myself about my country, about what we're
Thank you.
doing. So I'd like to say thank you for having me on the show. It's going to be a,
Thank
a
you.
wonderful time chatting and learning a little bit about what Belize has to offer as with reference to COVID, affecting the world. Belize is one of small part of the world, but we are being affected as well. But we are coping and going along with it on a monthly basis, daily basis, as per the changes that are happening very rapidly. But we are doing fairly well in its own way. Yes.
So, we have
Okay.
your son who just commented. He said, woohoo.
Yes, that's who he is. He's all excited about myself being on your show, Cindy. He gets all excited when I do these types of podcasts and or these shows. He's like, Dad, you're gonna be on television in the United States of America. I said, well, son, it's a part of growing in the industry, and I have a lot of fun with it.
That's awesome. So, can
I
you
really
tell
do.
me your story? Tell me your story before you open your Belize tour business. Tell me all about you
Sure.
first.
Sure. First of all, my name is Jake Martinez, and I've been in the industry of tourism here in Belize over the last 30 plus years. All
Wow.
right. And there's never a day that it's dull. It's always an exciting day for me meeting wonderful people from all over the world, showing them my country and having fun with them as well. I really do enjoy what I do. I love what I do, and I do what I love. Believe you me, it's a great thing. And of course, I work over the last 30 years, gaining a lot of knowledge and bringing along experiences, great experiences of Belize. On my, you can see my webpage right there. It's Belize Grand Jaguar Tours. You can find it quite easily on the web. It's pretty nice, pretty easy. All right, and being on that, we offer, Maya ruin tours. We offer rainforest tours, and of course, we do the barrier reef, which is the Mesoamerican barrier reef. There you go. Those are some samples of the tours that we do, and we can customize any tour to suit your needs. You can come for a day, either by ship if you'd like. If you're planning on coming by ship when they start arrivals, of course I'll be there for you. And or we do overnight packages, great packages, taking people all over the country in a safety manner and having loads and loads and loads of fun whilst they learn, experience Belize. So that's a little bit about us. As well, every tour operator in country underwent a certificate of recognition for our Safe Medal, which is the gold standard award. And I have a copy right here if you'd like to maybe quickly have a look at it also. Just a quick peek. We'll send it to Cindy as time progresses. And indeed, this certificate of recognition was given to Belize Grand Jaguar Tours by the Tourism Board, wherefore every tour operator had to undergo strict COVID-19 safety protocols guidelines. And in order for you to get a paper like this, You would have had
Wow.
to pass their exams and pass their test that is given. And once you've passed it with a certain grade, you are then going to be given this certificate of recognition, which is attached to my webpage via the Belize Tourism Board. And once you hit that little button, it will take you directly to the COVID 19 safety protocols, which is updated on a daily basis by our Belize Tourism Board to enhance and show our visitors that we mean business when it comes to safety with regards to COVID. Because as you know, COVID is rampant, and
Mhm.
Belize has one of the highest standards of certificates of recognition training for safety in the Caribbean. And we are very glad because now the World Tourism Trade Council has approved Belize as one of the safest countries in the Caribbean for anyone to come and visit. So we welcome you to come and visit. And of course, the protocols will be in place from the time you arrive up until the time you leave, but with lots and lots of fun inclusive in it. That much I can say. What do you say, Cindy?
I say we should talk about the Rum Tour. So it's not
Uh,
active right now, but that's something that we could do later this year or possibly for next year.
Most definitely. That Rum Tour, I tell you what, that's a great tour because that Rum Tour, when you arrive in country, let's say we are coming by cruise ship, we get you at the terminal and your fun begins almost immediately after greeting and meeting everyone that is in we are a great team. So by the time you get into the bus, you're having a lot of laughter and chattering, and we move on. We stop at the famous Belize sign where you have an opportunity of getting your pics before, not after, because after is a different story. But before you go to the
Yeah.
rum, you get a you get a city tour up until we arrive at the Belize sign. You step out for a maybe less than 5 minutes to get a group picture. And from there, we head on to the rum factory. At the rum factory, oh boy, I tell you, Belize makes 21 different flavors of rums, and you have an opportunity
Wow.
there to sample them all if you can. But before you do that, you get a quick introduction to the museum at the rum factory. You get a quick introduction to the rum factory itself. However, they will show you the old ancient way of doing rum. Then, since ours is computerized, they will show that to you as well. After which, you go to the oak room, and at the oak room, you're given samples, shots of the different rums that are aged 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. You get all of that complimentary on your rum tour. And when you're finished with that, then we come to the bar. And that's where you have your choice of 21 different samples of all those rums.
Wow.
Boy, I tell you, people enjoy that. People have a blast doing that. People come and they get all excited and they enjoy all these wonderful stuff. One time we had a guy that he enjoyed the rum so much that he bought an entire barrel of it. We
Oop, we
managed, and we
lost you there.
uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
there you
so
go.
like
You're back.
yeah, like I said, we had one guy that was so much into the rum that he bought himself a barrel, an entire barrel, to take back to the US with him. And his wife said, "Honey, what are we going to do with that?" He says, "Well, we're going to drink it." I said, "Well, what can I say?" He was having a lot of fun on his rum
Yeah.
tour. That's what I recall. So, what else would you like to know, Cindy?
Well, I want to mention my friend Lee Love, as you see on the screen on the bottom here. She is
Oh,
the founder of the Surf City Splash. So that is our annual splash where we run into the ocean. There's usually 500 or 1,000 of us that run into the ocean. This year,
wow.
we actually did a solo splash because of COVID. So we just challenged
Ah,
3 or 4 of our friends to do a solo splash. So actually, her tagline, love what you do what you love. She's had that for many years. So definitely connect with
oh,
her. Lee Love. I'll actually connect you after the show so you guys can be friends on Facebook.
sure, sure. And if she has a show that I can go on and say hello, by all means, I would do that. I have no problems with that. All right, but that Rum tour is something else. Another popular tour is the Special 5 combo. Maya tour. The highlight is the Maya, but
Oh, yeah.
before you get to the Maya, you do several things. One, you do a city tour, and then you do a countryside tour, then we do a rainforest tour. We walk under the canopy in the rainforest. And from there, you climb the Maya ruin. That's an option if you want. And then coming back, we do a quick stop at the rum factory for a couple of shots before you go back. That's five different stuff we do when we are doing that tour. I tell you, it's crazy. It's awesome. People just buy that stuff and they have fun going. Sometimes I have bus loads going out, and my friends are looking at me and say, "How do you do it?" I said, "I don't know, but these people like to have fun." And fun is the name of the game in all the tours. People do have a lot of fun, and it's just quite enjoyable seeing them having fun. We had a birthday party in our bus one day, and boy, was
Wow.
that that was a birthday. I can tell you that. It was quite funny. I did have quite a lot of fun time with those folks, and boy, up until now they're still my friends. They want to come back, but now when they come back they tell me that they're going to bring a larger group. We had a group of 13 on that one, and now they're thinking about close to 40 of them having a great time. So I said, well, as soon as COVID allows us, by all means, we'll be very happy to have fun. Yeah, that's the Maya site of Lamanai. We go to that one. All right, and that's you can climb all the way to the top. Folks, that is 100 feet above the ground
Wow.
level. So when you're up there, you're overlooking a beautiful wide space over the lagoon in the area. It's very pretty, very very beautiful. And we go there by boat. Can you imagine that? Take you by road up to a certain point, put you in a boat, and away you go up to the Maya city on the river, seeing tremendous amount of wildlife. You see crocodiles, we see howler monkeys, we see spider monkeys, you see a lot of
Oh my
birds.
God.
Yes, an array, and sometimes if we have the time, the boat goes right close to a little mangrove area, and the monkey jumps inside the boat. He doesn't stay long. He just jumps in the boat, say hello, and he's out again. I tell you, he goes with somebody's banana or with give an orange to it, and he just enjoys himself and go. But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot and lots of fun, loads and loads of fun. Another new tour that we are going to be focusing on when the time arrives, everyone, it will be snorkeling on the barrier reef.
Oh,
We're going to be
wow.
we're going to be snorkeling in the barrier reef, enjoying all these wonderful sharks and rays that will come around. These are the nurse sharks. They are not aggressive, okay? Of course, you will be given all the safety about the animal before going into the water with your tour guide. You will not go alone, and you will be snorkeling in and amongst. I mean, two, three dozens of sharks all around you. They won't come up to
Wow.
you, they will be below you, and you'll be seeing definitely sharks. You'll see stingrays, you will see turtles, and at times dolphins, manatees, and a tremendous and amount an array of marine biodiversity. Is incredible when we take you to that area where you do your snorkeling. So that's going to be a real exciting one as well, coming up pretty soon. And that's we are working on that right now, so that when we are open for cruise lines, we are hoping that they buy that wonderful tour from us, which will it will be a full day tour where you're going to be having lots of fun. Your lunches will be included, and of course you will get your salsa with your chips, and who knows, maybe
Mm.
even ceviche. And if you tell us it's a birthday, trust me, you will have a blast. It will be a lot of fun. I tell you, I get all excited. Like if it's me doing that tour, oh boy, I
Wow.
tell you. I do enjoy myself out there, and I do get all excited when I'm talking about these tours, because I do take people out there. I've did some trial runs over the last several years in the past, but I'm finalizing it and getting it out, and I will put it um, on my web in a pretty short while. It's going to be Shark and Ray snorkeling on the barrier reef. Awesome
Oh
tour,
my
I tell
God.
you.
That
Your
is like
adrenaline,
so amazing.
your adrenaline will be pumping, but it's not going to be big waves for you to surf. That's the only part. But it doesn't matter. Listen, man, it's only 35 feet in depth, and I can challenge anybody, to take a deep breath and go down free diving and pick a little bit of the sandy bottom and bring it up for us to know. Yes, I reached 35 feet down in water and came back up, and here is the little sand in my palm of my
Oh my
hand
God.
as evidence. Yeah, awesome, man, awesome. I tell you. Even when the manatees are around, it's a lot of fun too. They are slow, gentle, docile mammals, and they would mosey their way right up to you and stay like about, I would say, maybe 5 feet away from you and looking at you, and they submerge and they disappear. They are so beautiful as well. These are all, they won't harm you. They are vegetarians, so they won't bother you. But the shark
Oh,
and the
really?
rays will,
Yeah.
the shark will make your heart pump a bit faster. Your adrenaline will be going a little bit faster, because they're all around. I mean, they are all around. And if the little babies, I don't know why, but the little babies, uh, when they are around, they enjoy when we pick them up, not out of the water. We pick them up, we hold them, and they turn over and allow you to scratch their tummy. Can you imagine that? Boy, only they do that, but I don't know. We don't know why. The barracuda, well, he's always in an area by himself, staring at you. We keep an eye on him because, oh boy, he looks like a torpedo. But
Yep.
they don't bother us. They don't bother us. And of course, whilst doing that, even though we may be in the water, you'll find that our captain and the first mate can be on the boat on the lookout, because we are out in the open Caribbean Sea on the barrier reef itself, and out there we are susceptible to all kinds of stuff, including the Portuguese man o' war that we don't want to get involved with. So if we see one of that, everybody will be alerted and we would have to come out of the water. It's like a huge
Oh,
bubble in the water, but it has its tentacles stretching out at least 30 feet or so. And one of that really hurts when it hits you. So we try to avoid that. But apart from that, sure, man, lots of fun. I tell you, lots of fun. And you do have time to go on an island for a couple of hours for you to browse around and mingle with the locals. Get, if you'd like to taste a couple of local Belikin beer, that's our beer. You can enjoy that. They have a lot of arts and craft right there on the beach. If you want to get a quick massage, they have it there. Well, I tell you, it's a lot of fun, Cindy. It is a lot of fun. How I wish that we were open to show this beautiful, beautiful island to the public. I use the island of Key Cocker. San Pedro and Burgers Key is beautiful. Key Cocker is a little bit slower, laid back, and man, the Caribbean flair
ooh,
is there. It's beautiful, I tell you. What
exactly.
else would you like, Cindy, to hear?
Well, we have a couple minutes, so about 2, 3 minutes left on the show. So is there
Okay.
anything open in Belize right now? And can you talk about the story of Belize City? 'Cause I've seen you posted a YouTube video that you shared this morning.
Yes. Belize City, Belize is open for overnight visitors at this time. All right,
Mhm.
but there are special hotels that are gold standard certified that one has to go, and there's a certain corridor that we will let you know when you are visiting that we must stay in that corridor for safety reasons. And we do a city tour, yes, and we take you all over the city, showing you
Nice.
historical landmarks, and of course stopping to enjoy local ice cream. I bet you've never tasted sugar corn ice cream. I bet you've never tasted
No.
yeah man, soursop ice cream. Oh boy, I tell you, soursop is dynamic. It's like putting all the fruits and vegetables in one big seed pod, and we make an ice cream out of that. It's a seasonal ice cream, but it is so delicious, I tell you. And then you guys have the pumpkin seed. We make pumpkin seed ice cream.
Oh, wow, really? So what does that
Yeah.
taste like? Is it a
I,
little savory and sweet, or what's kind of
yes,
the palate on that?
we take off the shell, and only the little seed, the little flocks inside is what we use. We grind it all up and we add it to the ice cream, and boy, it is so good. Another wild cherry that we have, it is called Krabu. It's orange in color. We make a wine,
Oh,
we make a rum, and we make the ice creams out of that stuff. And we are experimenting with cashew. The cashew seed. We stay with
mhm.
the fruit. We make a jam, we make a jelly, we make a wine, and we are trying now to see if it is going to work while it's doing an ice cream. So those things are on the mix, and of course our chocolate. Chocolate is something out of
Oh,
this world. Yeah, for
yes.
for my overnight visitors, when they come, I do a Maya City, and then we go to the chocolate factory, and boy. That's us. I tell you, they make their own chocolate. Can you imagine that? We allow you to make your own
Wow.
chocolate. You pick off the fruit that you would like, and then somebody shows you how to do it. You do it there, and that chocolate is for you.
No way. Do you
Uh,
have that on your website?
no, I'm working on it right now.
Okay.
But I'm going to have that. But that is mainly for overnight because of the distance of the chocolate factory. It's in the rainforest. I can't go there so easily. But it is awesome, Cindy. After doing the chocolate, check it out. I take you to nearby at a waterfall called the Monkey Waterfall, and you go
Oh,
and swim.
wow.
You
Wow,
swim
I
in
have a
the
waterfall bucket list. That's so awesome. So
yeah,
tell us
man,
about that
yeah,
really
man.
quick. That's
The
amazing.
waterfall, the monkey fall is right in the very same area where the chocolate factory is, and we take you
Mhm.
there. And listen, man, people jump off a high cliff. It's and they just have
Ooh.
fun, just jumping and having a great time out there, standing under the waterfall, getting that water to massage their backs and their tummies and so on. Boy, I tell you, it's a lot of fun.
Woohoo.
It's a lot of fun. People do enjoy that, and that is what Grand Jaguar does for you. Believe Grand Jaguar Tours. We make sure you have fun 100%. For that is the bottom line. Fun time. Fun time. Come visit us one day, man. Bring a group. Cindy, come and say hello. Bring all your
Yeah,
friends and
I
let's
would
just
love
just
to.
let's have a great time. When the time comes. When the time Cindy, by the way, there's a friend of mine. She was planning on bringing 500. Check this out. Divas.
What?
Look,
Oh, I
I,
need to connect me with her. I
I
love
was
the
gonna get
divas.
crazy. Oh, I'm gonna ask her first, all right, because she is with Carnival. Right, so I'm going to ask her if it's okay, and if she says yes, I'm going to link you guys up. And when they do come, maybe you can come on that as well. And I was
Mhm.
going to rent out, can you imagine? I'm going to rent out an entire beach just for this group because they wanted to party. Believe you me, they want to party. They wanted local beers and barbecue and all the
Whoa.
shebang that goes with it. And it was going to be a birthday party there, so we were going to
Mhm.
having all the birthday stuff there, the little whistles, the little hats, the
Oh, wow.
small cupcakes. It was going to be a blast, but here comes Mr. COVID and he spoils the fun.
Mhm.
Typical
So
COVID.
so does she work for Carnival or is she independent agent for Carnival?
I think she's an independent agent, but I would have to ask her, her permission to be to get you guys linked up. It's gonna be, and she sells a lot of tours as well. I see.
Mhm.
No, she not says she. Yeah, she has a lot of links with Carnival, so I'm not certain how she is connected, but I'm sure she
Yeah.
is somewhere down the line.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I connect with other travel agents, and that's one of the things that a few of us planned this year is for all these travel agents to get together in one central location. So, yeah,
Aha.
that's not a problem at all.
Okay.
So definitely tell her about me. Yeah.
Sure, I'd be very happy.
Mhm.
Very happy to
Yeah.
do that, Cindy.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
So, yeah, so we're out of time. Is there
Okay.
anything that you want to tell my audience and I could pop you back in the green room?
Sure. By all means. Well, I'd like to say on behalf of the Belize and Jaguar Tours, we extend a warm welcome. And don't be afraid, Belize is COVID safe. We cannot say 100%, but believe me, our safety protocols are extremely high for the area. And in certain areas, no need to wear your masks. We can take those off in certain areas, right? But not everywhere.
Okay,
But most of the time, you can take them off and have fun talking with your family, your friends, and just having a great time. So welcome,
great.
welcome, welcome to Belize someday. I hope to see you soon.
Well, thank you so much. I'm going to pop you in the green room and I'll be in there probably in about 20 seconds.
Okay.
Well, there you go, guys. Make sure that you connect with Jake. His name is Jake Martinez. You could actually go to Belize grandjaguartours.com. You could also find him on Instagram. You can find him on Facebook as well. And of course, follow the show at Bucket List Coach Web Show. You can check me out on YouTube at where'scindynow.com. And of course, I'm on TikTok and all the networks. And if you want to book your next travel vacation, go to my digital business card at Bucket List Coach Travel. We'll see you next. I have my friend Yvette. She is with the Carpe Diem Day. So we'll see you at 3:15. Woohoo!